What an evening. What an exhilarating evening we've seen here tonight. Titans won the title earlier on with a 4-2 victory over Galacticos, with underdogs getting thrashed 4-0 by TSCI, a magnificent performance by TSCI. But what we just witnessed here is what Ultimate League is all about. Manchester's finest against MFC. One of the greatest games I've ever had the privilege to commentate on, and one of the greatest games I've ever had the privilege to be witness to. Watch it on the highlights, share it with everyone. I'm not going to tell you the scoreline, I'll let you watch it. We will not tell you the scoreline on the YouTube either. It is one of the greatest games that you'll ever see. And MFC, just to give you a hint, have showed their fighting spirit here tonight. Imi, Akib, Rizzi, Khalid, Mohamed Hafar, Abdi Nasser on the ball, and Giz.
Ultimate legend.
And then they've got Waxy in net. Waxy, who's now become the first choice keeper in Mohamed Hafar. And he's almost given the ball away to last week's goal scorer, Yaya. And is there a penalty? Yes. It is a penalty! The referee's given a penalty in the first 10 seconds of the game. Waxy with a late challenge on Yaya. Not too many could place in the way from MFC. And they could find themselves 1-0 down. It could be the quickest goal of the season as Yaya steps up against Waxy.
Why are you not taking it?
The beneficiary against the sinner. Yaya, 1-0 to Manchester's finest. They're in a rich vein of 4 wins in the last 6. Unbeaten in those 6. And MFC already find themselves a goal behind. They were thumped 9-0 last week against Young Guns. They've been leaking goals. Rizzi Malik, who's been paying a few trips to Florida. Ake, Yaya. They could be 2-0 down in quick time here. Junaid. They've got their tails up now, Manchester's finest. Prior to that, they've conceded 18 goals in the previous 3 games, and they've conceded 1 already here. Defensive frailties are what sucked them into this relegation battle. This slump from MFC reminds me a lot of Wimbledon from 2000. We've seen quite a few managers sacked so far this season. Hasibe is one. Mohamed Hafar. They've not got the ball into Imi. Imi, who is just on the 12-yard line. Minas is following him around there. Rizzi, who's in the central midfield position. Khalid, an ex-Cosmos player. Good tackle by Jahan, who was fiercely criticised last week by Mohamed Rabai, taking it through the legs of Giz. Great work by him. 2 people in the middle. Jahan can get himself an assist. There was a brilliant ball by Jahan. We've not yet seen Akib on the ball, who's signed on Instagram by Rizzi, who is desperate for players. Akib is by no means a mug of a player. He is very, very good. And here's Azhar on the ball. Going back to Dawood. Feeding it towards Yaya. His flick almost met by quite a few underperformers today. That own goal killed you off. Rizzi. Oh, great little turn by Roulette by Rizzi. Turning back the years, Rizzi. Akib, who enjoys playing on these kind of surfaces. Akib. Oh, great work. Sending Azhar here and there. Great work by the former Dream Team player. Akib, who was, as we said, signed on Instagram by Rizzi. Is this a sign that Dream Team may be returning? Quite a few murmurs that Dream Team could be potentially making a return. Minas targeting us here. Young Guns with a victory could climb out of the relegation zone if things stay as they are. In this game, that is. Imi, Khalid, looking for a cross. Imi towards the far post. Ali Raza gathers it up. Aki, warning signs there for finest. A free kick given for Manchester's finest. Aki, which is taken very quickly. This is the 3rd game in a row that Manchester's finest have been featured in. They've scored 2 goals in each of them. They would love to get a 2-goal cushion in this game. Rizzi Malik tackling his counterpart and bringing it forward with a lot of confidence. This is what MFC need. Imi, back heel. Akib, ambitious from that area. But again, MFC getting their shots in. Rizzi Malik. Nigel shows some great footwork there. Rolling back the years, Nigel. Okay, Nigel's footwear. You just go into JD, say, I know Nigel. You can get 10% off any trainers. If you look at my trainers, my fresh pair of Nike Huaraches Ultra, I said, I know Nigel, and I got these fresh pair today, boxed straight from the stock room, and I'm very, very pleased with them. Thank you very much, Nigel. Shout out to Nigel for these new Huaraches. Azhar. Aki and Azhar, the brothers combining here! A soft goal And Aki megging Waxy. Aki scoring a very cheeky meg on Waxy, who he released earlier this campaign. At the start of the season, he got a lot of criticism for it, Aki, but his decision's been vindicated after a lot of patience, been waiting to prove himself right, and he did himself with a great meg. Yeah, we are. It's an easy decision. Aki. Fergie makes the run. Is that handball from Giz? Referee says no. Fergie still got it. Fergie! Great save by Waxy. That's it. Here comes across from Imi. Aki with a nice flick. Oh, look at this. Yeah, and Aki. Aki. 3-0 to Finest. Easy as you like. MFC are letting in goals for fun at the moment. There's a huge leak in the MFC's defence. It's gone very quiet here now. Just as we saw underdogs get cut apart by TSCI, we're seeing Manchester's Finest cut MFC apart. Yusuf, if you're going to watch this video, you'll see Manchester's Finest playing some really good attacking football, but equally poor defending from MFC. Imi asking for a penalty. And that's Jahan's ball, intercepted by Riz Malik. They need goals here. Akib on the left-hand side, getting past Azhar, getting the ball in the middle. Yeah, almost went goalwards. It came off Mohamed Hafar, cleared away. Abdi Nasser trying to curl it. MFC at one stage claimed to have made a title challenge. Yeah. Ake. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Well, we saw Mohamed Rabai take a page out of Finest's book by clearing the ball. Clear constantly. Finest is taking the page out of TSCI's book with their attacking play. Imi. Oh, good clearance. Imi's battling back. The attacking spirit and the fully spirited approach. Akib. Great shot. Oh, and on the follow-up, Abdi Nasser tried to get it. It was a good save by Ali Raza to palm it wide. Waxy. Big throw. Fergie gets there. Headed over Khalid. Dawood gets it under control and calmly finds Azhar. Fergie. And basketball there by the Labour MP. Imi. Great work by Imi. And his driven shot was blocked by who? Minaz. Surprise. Yeah. Ooh, it looked like he was going to turn for a second from Rizzi, but he thought better of it. Jahan showing some really good footwork here, Jahan. And he gets past Imi Haq, and he almost gets past Rizzi Malik. Ran out of space there, the Bengali. Yeah. Minaz, can he get himself an assist? It's a good save on the line as Fergie was coming in.
I seen at this event.
All right. Yeah. Sets up Fergie. And, well, will that get as many hits on Facebook as his handball goal, which resurfaced earlier this week? Half-time whistle's gone. MFC find themselves 3-0 down. And Touch of Class are 3-0 up. Also against Young Guns. The relegation battle looks like it's going to go to the final day with 4 teams still in that mix. Touch of Class, Young Guns, MFC and Galacticos all mixed in there. Finest, who were at one point in that relegation tussle, are well and truly out of it. Minaz sweating bucket loads, chasing Imi around the pitch. They are 3-0 up. Yaya scored the quickest goal of the season with a penalty. It was a silly challenge by Waxy. Fergie, your controversial goal resurfaced earlier this week.
Which controversial?
About the handball goal you scored for Young Guns.
3 seasons ago. Maradona would be proud, you know. I know it resurfaced. It was one of those. I'd disallow it myself if it goes to it again. Yeah. But I owned up to it straight after the game.
You've been itching to get yourself a goal here. Do you think Manchester fans have got quite a few chances to get more here? MFC's defence looks quite open.
Yeah, I think we're in quality, so I think second half we'll see we're 3 up already. There's no pressure and we're not getting relegated, so let's try and get a few more goals in.
Yeah, enjoy the game out there, Fergie. Minaz needs to get himself a goal here if he wants to win man of the match. With a Cosmos player on the pitch who's managed to infiltrate through security. And he's still not been spotted by Nigel. Akib stretching, finding Imi. Imi Haq. Great work by Imi. And he sets up Khalid. 3-1. They're back into the game. An innocuous goal, a very soft goal for Manchester's Finest. Minaz has got his hands on his hips. Imi Haq fighting away like a pit bull and getting himself an assist. Good cross by Kieran. As the fireworks go off, a Titan celebration in the background. And here come Finest pouring forward again. MFC's defence is very short in numbers at the back. Aki! Minas trying to get up there as well. He wants himself a goal. Couldn't it be one of the most amazing comebacks in Ultimate League history? Kieran. Oh, and he was waiting for Akib to make the run. But that's the sign of a team who hasn't got any chemistry. Minas now on the ball. Minas got a lot of space. He's got quite a few teammates to pick out. He picks out the skipper, vice captain to captain, to star striker. Yaya. Mohamed Afar doing very well. The ex-skipper of Al Muslimun. Imihak gets the ball. Good tackle by Dawood. A very hard tackle, and then he's taken out. Nigel says no. Aki comes forward. Yaya. Junaid. Aki. Putting in the middle. Dawood! 4-1 to Finest. A fantastic goal by Manchester's Finest. They're playing some really fluid Arsenal-style football. And really try to cement fourth place, Arsenal-style. Troops on Manchester's Finest TV will be very, very pleased with this later on. Ty for MFC Fan TV will be blaming the dryness of the pitch and Rizzy Malik being forced to play midfield. Oh, and it's back towards goal. Yaya was hoping that Waxy made an error. And yeah, Rizzy made an error here. And Aki nearly passed on it. Rizzy showing great composure. He's called Rizzinaldo for a reason. Malik's MFC slump has possibly cost Rizzy Malik his place in the team of the year at the moment. He was a shoo-in about 6 weeks ago. But unfortunately, MFC's 24 goals leaked so far in the last 3.5 games. Finest, the white team. Akib. Oh, really, great little shimmy there by Nigel. Contributed to Manchester's Finest attack there. Yaya, who's got 1 goal already to his name. Fergie's got none. Will want to get himself on the score sheet. Aki, who's got a goal and an assist. Fergie. Minas chooses not to join the attack. Jahan looking for Aki with the through ball. Jahan really tried to prove his critics, i.e. Mo Rabai, wrong here. He's really itchy to set the record straight, Jahan. Because Mo won it against Galacticos. Fergie, great turn against Imi. And the ghost of Ultimate attacks again. We saw the hand off Fergie. And now we've seen the ghost of Ultimate get Fergie back. Karma. Mohamed Afar, who's got his boots ready. But I don't know if he's going to be able to change them. The boots he's got on don't seem to be working. Kieran. And he doesn't know where the ball is, Kieran. And he gets back in time. But Yaya's got the ball. They're looking for number 5. Aki busting along to get in the middle. Junaid. Minas, who's itching for the man of the match award. Junaid again. Cuts inside, Junaid. They all want to queue up. It's like a buffet for Finest against MFC. Aki. And he's asking for another penalty. And Giz was saying that he expected him to give that one after the way he gave the first one. Akib coming forward. Akib and Imi are the only ones who can hold their heads high for MFC tonight. And he's giving the ball away. Just the commentator's curse hitting there. Minas, Junaid on the right-hand side. Fergie! Did that come off his arm? And I think that might have come off his shoulder, but it was an open net almost for Fergie. He should be scoring from there. It was a splendid ball by Junaid. And touch of class are 4-0 up against Young Guns. And just like Young Guns have capitulated on the other pitch, Waxy has capitulated there. And it's another corner for Manchester's Finest as Waxy goes to hide behind the back post. Waxy trying to hide. He can't hide from the GoPro. It's been a nightmare for Waxy, unfortunately. He's leaked 24 goals since he's come into the side. If one is 25, if you count the goal against Underdogs. He was actually unlucky that night. Mohamed Afar taking into the danger area. Oh, he's done well there. The boots seem to have kicked into action. Jahan. Aki. Minas. Jahan. Bringing it forward now. Oh, he's giving it away. Mohamed Afar does well. Stays on his feet. Khalid. Imi's the only man forward with him. Khalid asking for a foul. Nigel waving it away. And Imi giving his own assessment. And Waxy makes another horrendous error, and it's 5-1 to Finest. I think that was an error he made, Nigel. He should have given a free kick when Khalid was pulled back, but no one can really excuse Waxy's poor goalkeeping. He parried it into the path of Fergie. He did try, though. For Khalid coming forward. Minaz with a monumental block again. Find yourself, let the horses run free. Oh, good work there by Aki. Mohamed Afar. Akib on the left-hand side. Imihak. Kieran drives it. Ali Raza makes the save with his feet. Aki. Imi's blasting away. I actually feel very sorry for Imihak at the moment. And here's Aki coming forward. Steps away from Imi, who's stepped off him. Rizzi with a good tackle. He had 4 men forward. Minas frustrated. Minas has stayed forward, Dawood. Well, we can see the light gleaming off Minaz's head at the moment. He has certainly been the star at the back for Manchester's finest in the previous 6 games. Minaz is there again, trying to take through the legs of Kieran. Too much showboating. Akib. Imihak. Mohamed Afar on his left foot. He's got an opportunity to try and set a teammate up, and he tried to do that. Imihak in the middle, and a good ball.
There's 4 teams in the top bit.
And it's just disappointing again for Imihak that no one's running across to finish that one off. Finest eager to get on and move through the gears, turn the turbo on. Azar, Fergie's was told for his error, and he tried to there. Jahan snatching at it. We'll delete that. Jahan will delete that. We'll delete that. Imisi. And here's Kieran. Khalid. And here comes Jahan. He just ran into Mohamed Afar there. Khalid. Imihak. Oh, good work by Khalid. Oh, it was intended for Akib, I think. Jahan. Azar stretching his legs. Aki's asking for it. The brother asks for it, so the brother gets it. Politics going on here at finest. Jahan. Yeah. Jahan gets it away. Fergie was immediately looking for Aki. Khalid. Kieran. Imi wants the ball fat of he gets it. Sets up. Akeem! Great finish. 5-2. A very, very well worked goal. Giz claims it's worth 5. I disagree, maybe worth 2 at most. But it is 2 goals at the moment on the scorecard for MFC. Khalid. Back to Hafar. Left footed. Knee ball inside. Kieran. Akib. The shot at the back. MFC really susceptible to the counter attack. Oh, look at Kieran. 5-3. The comeback is on. It's gone through the legs of Milas. And Kieran finishes off the far post. 5-3 with 5 minutes to go. Glasgow's are the most unlikely to be relegated. But MFC are right in the mix now. They've been stuck on 13 points for the last 4 weeks. I think this is their 5th consecutive defeat. Khalid. He's done well. And he's still going, Khalid. Akib. They're playing on. Akib. Corner kick. Is what he said. Akib. Kieran. 5-3. 5-4. It's an absolutely fantastic goal by Kieran. It's 5-4. MFC's fight back is well and truly on. Imi and Kieran and the rest of the cavalry have got Manchester's finest on the rack here. Aki can hardly believe what he's seeing here. Manchester's finest 5. MFC 4. Imi from Kieran's short corner. Imi, he was going for a goal from there. And again, he gets the ball. He wants it more. He's hungry, Imi. And another corner kick. Imi!
Corner ref.
Kieran, the man who scored 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. Akib, who got the goal previous to that. He combined it with Kieran, who's on a hat-trick. 5-5! They've done it! Khalid has scored! MFC have completed a comeback! And they're going for the 3 points here!
Go on, everyone!
Manchester's finest have melted at the back! They were 5-1 up! 4 goals in the last 10 minutes, if that! Kieran sets up Khalid, and MFC won the victory! It's 5-5!
Who's getting man of the match now?
Kieran. Kieran, it has to be. Kieran just got an assist and 2 goals.
No, Imi Hack all
No,
game.
man, come on.
Imi Hack's been amazing all game. All game, man.
Mohamed Afar, this could be the greatest comeback in Ultimate history. 5-1 down. It's 5-5. Well, MFC are now on 14 points as it stands. There'll be 3 points clear of Young Guns. Not quite safe with the goal difference needing to be looked at. Kieran and Imi's there as well. They're going for it. Khalid's on the ball. He's the one who got the 5-5. Imi's in the middle, so is Mohamed Afar. Has gone behind him. Abdi Nasser, what a game we've been served up here.
It's been 9v8 as well.
Mohamed Afar. Giz saying that if there wasn't for the referee, we'd be 5-2 up. But we're not complaining on the side as the neutrals. Yo, so good that we got this team instead. Yeah. And here comes the shot. Is that handball?
Handball!
Nigel's not waved.
Clear handball, man.
Oh, and Rizzi Malik.
How's that not handball?
Azhar, is there going to be a one final twist in this game? Azhar, headed away by Rizzi. Kieran, Khalid's away. Khalid up against Milas. Kieran's with him. Here is Kieran looking for it. And it's Aki with the last gasp clearance.
This guy's fault.
Imi Hack, cutting inside Imi Hack! He's done it! Imi Hack! It's 6-5 to MFC! They've completed it! 5-1 down and they've got the game 6-5! MFC's fighting spirit!
Who's the man of the match? Tell me now! Give him the medal now! Give him the medal now! Give him the medal now!
Imi, this is the first time we're going to give you the medal in the middle of the game. Yaya, he's gone for it from here. Can you believe it? Manchester's finest. We're 5-1 up. 5 minutes into the second half. I've lost my voice. I need to lie down at the end of this game.
Oh my God.
He wants it.
Okay.
And
Oh my God!
the lights go out to one of the greatest games in Ultimate League history. Manchester's finest 5, MFC 6. But that scoreline doesn't even tell 1/1,000th of the story. Boys.
Amazing. Give him the medal right now, man. Give him the medal right now.
Yo, Riz, all of you in here now.
Yeah, lads, everyone. Yeah, lads.
Riz, I'm lost for words. How on earth did you win that game?
Just fucking determination. Everybody dug deep. And, so, I mean, we were just rallying each other on. I think when we made the change and went 2 at the back, it made a big difference. And then obviously brought another baller on. Kieran come on. If everyone put a graft in, but
great character.
Amy was sparing everybody on as well. Like when heads were dropping, especially mine, he was keeping me going. So at times, sometimes, you know what I mean, Captain can lose his head, but I've got good players around me.
I'm going to say it again. I think I must say it about 10 times. 5-1 down, 5 minutes in the second half.
We got a new addition, Akeem. Don't come today. Played really well for us.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm just going to give my tactical insight. I think the game turned around when you took him off.
I said that to you.
But we changed the formation as well.
Exactly.
We started, instead of pushing from the wings, there's a big gap in the middle, and we had players in the middle who could push on and play ball with him as well.
Yeah.
Week in, week out, I feel sorry for the kid because he turns in, turns out. The last few weeks, there's been no one to play football with him.
Imi, we were praising your performance. You changed the way you were playing. You were playing right up top at the start. Why did you end up changing your position afterwards?
I just felt I knew I could hurt him in the middle, so if I come deeper and play with a couple of players, obviously Mo, Kieran, Oldham, Akeem could play ball, so I just thought I wanted to add to it. They've killed me.
Well played, lads.
Tell us about that moment there.
It's a conspiracy.
Tell us about that moment though. When you unleashed that shot there, what was going through your mind?
To be honest, I knew I'd score. It's one of them things that if I missed, I would have been gutted. I wouldn't have been able to run back or nothing. It's just that adrenaline that kicked in. And it was an amazing feeling to stay up.
Kieran, you're claiming that you got a nick on that.
Watch the highlights, hit off my foot. Hat-trick goal, winning goal.
It was a hat-trick, it's a great...
I told the ref I'm going to come and lock it off. I came and locked it off.
Yeah, you did good.
That's it.
You've got to give that to him, man.
No, he did sick, man. Kieran was sick. His outside of the miss kick was sick, that goal.
Let's go far corner.
For the far corner.
But this guy loves the camera, let him in, man.
Mo, you can't get man of the match. You weren't playing it. It's a joint man of the match decision.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Imi Hack and Kieran, joint man of the match. A magnificent spectacle. MFC have managed to survive. I can smell a bit of blood here, and they are high. MFC, and they are going to be staying in Ultimate League Division 1 this season. Mo Rabai, Manchester's finest, threw away that. How explain what you saw from the side?
I popped a couple of tweets and the pressure got to him. Shambolic players, shambolic.
Okay, what an evening, what an exhilarating evening we've seen here tonight. Titans won the title earlier on with a 4-2 victory over Galacticos, with underdogs getting thrashed 4-0 by TSCI, a magnificent performance by TSCI. But what we just witnessed here is what Ultimate League is all about. Manchester's finest against MFC, one of the greatest games I've ever had the privilege to commentate on, and one of the greatest games I've ever had the privilege to be witness to. But I hope you tune in for the final week of Ultimate League next season, for Ultimate League next week, as Titans will be presented with their Ultimate League trophy. Tango will be lifting it for the 7th time, equaling Bobby, and it'll be a great way to round off a magnificent season. See you next week.